Hey guys, welcome back. Scott here with a new beer dissection video. What I have today is out of Connecticut. I think it's Stratford, Connecticut. Einstock Olgerd. It looks like a Norwegian name to the beer, but it's obviously from Connecticut. It's their Doppelbock. There's a dude here. I'm filming this in the end of November. Looks like a guy's got Rudolph nose there. Looks like a Viking on there with some antlers. I don't know what type of creature this is. Obviously, maybe from some mythology or whatever it may be. It's coming in at 6.7%, and it's their version of Doppelbock. I did a whole what is style Doppelbock. I'll try to tag at the end here when I edit it for YouTube. If you want to know more about the style, I go into a lot more detail about Bock and things like that, where the naming of it comes from. You know, Bock means goat, Doppel means double goat. I go in a little bit into that. And of course, Doppelbock was started with the St. Paula monks outside of Bavaria in the 1700s. So I go a little bit more in that history on that video. So either look it up in the what is style if you're interested, or I'll have it maybe one of the boxes at the very end of this video to click if you'd like to learn a little bit more about it. I'm not going to go too much detail with that today. So it looks like it has some type of Norwegian theme, or even though it's a German style Doppelbock. But I've never had a beer from this brewery. I know it was purchased in New Jersey because it was brought by a family member, but it is from Connecticut. So Einstock Olgerd Doppelbock. I'll try not to pronounce it too much, okay? So let's crack this bad boy open. I got my regular teacup glass here off camera, and we'll take a look at it. So with Doppelbocks, this is obviously a lager. It should be malt forward. Hops shouldn't play a big role in this. And we'll just take a look at this one. I'll talk a little bit more about the style. But again, if you want a lot more detail about the style, take a look for that video at the very end. So a very nice looking inch and a half of kind of a light tan beige kind of head. We got this crystal clear, kind of a darker amber to a light, even anywhere from dark amber to a medium copper color, but looks pretty crystal clear. At the very end, you kind of see some ruby hues at the very bottom of it, but very pretty looking beer, and it should be clear like this, okay? Let's take a sniff of the aroma. Yeah, definitely, caramel, Maillard reaction, brown sugar notes. Again, hops don't play an important part in this beer. I mean, there is a slight herbal component, but this is kind of like dark bread, dark fruit, like, rum raisin, fig, date. So kind of your dark fruit flavors with kind of like a caramelized sugar, kind of aromatic to it. Also brown sugar, toffee, slightly nutty too. No chocolate, and you really shouldn't be getting much chocolate, maybe very light chocolate on here. I don't get any chocolate on this particular beer, and there definitely should never be any roast on this beer, okay, on Doppelbocks. Very, very nice smelling beer, though. But you definitely have that dark fruit, caramel, fig, nut, toffee, malt, very malt-driven aromatics here, okay? Dark bread, maybe even like challah bread type of crust. Okay, guys, but we show it to you again. Very nice looking beer. And let's take a swig of this. Prost. Yeah, wow. Same thing on the taste buds. You kind of get that medium to dark toast flavor. Get caramel a little bit coming on the aftertaste here. Raisin, kind of a rum raisin, challah bread, again, nice crusty toast, malt forward, definitely, medium bodied, kind of a little more medium full bodied. Though it does kind of on the finish pretty dry and crisp. Not much, again, as far as hop aroma or flavor here now, and very low bitterness. But on the aftertaste too, I am getting that, once again, that light caramel, toffee, even that slight nutty kind of flavor. Carbonation is kind of medium, but very good, guys. And actually the body kind of fades down a little bit. You kind of get hit with it a little more medium to full bodied. And then as it hits the aftertaste, it kind of settles down. It's pretty dry. There's not a lot of residual sweetness. You do get the caramel, the dark toast, fruit cup flavors, but overall it does finish a little drier than on the front end of the beer. But I say very nice. Yeah, so as far as grading for this beer, definitely I got to give it an A. If I was going to compare it even to some of the, the Spot and Optimators and any of the Augustiner, Maximator, any of the Ader beers and I explained that in the video why we get the naming of these two, I got to still keep it around an A. But again, if you're looking for that, it's a little more, especially this time of the year, that medium to full-bodied beer that has a little bit more of a, malt-forward, caramel, nutty, toffee kind of flavors, and definitely malt-forward. Again, hops does not play a big role in this beer. I definitely would recommend it. It's actually a very good style for a rendition of the style of Doppelbock. If you want to check for the styles, look under the Brewer Beer Judge Certification Program, the BJCP guideline that I've mentioned in a bunch of my videos to take a look at it. But again, guys, very good work by this brewery. This is the first beer I've had from this brewery. If all the other beers are like this, it'd be phenomenal. So this is a winner. There's not much to criticize with this. Maybe if you wanted something a little bit more full body, yes, but it has all the malt forward, Maillard reaction, some dark fruit, caramel, nut, toffee, with a slight herbal component, especially on the nose, not much on the flavor with the hops, which is what you would expect with a beer like this. You do not want full-blown fruit like grapefruit and things like that in this particular style of beer. Okay, that would not be good for a Doppelbock. So anyway, guys, a winner here from Einstock Olgerd, which again, that may be Norwegian or some Scandinavian language for a brewery. Their Doppelbock, I would recommend it. I probably had it over my shoulder most of this video. All right, guys, so next beer dissection video or beer video in general, have a great day. Take care.